All right, guys and gals, you just finished playing your clarinet, and it's kind of like wet on the inside. What? So what we got to do is I have to teach you how to swab your instrument properly so that we don't put this thing back in the case wet. The reason why that's a problem is because the pads that cover the holes, those little pad things there, if they get oversaturated with water, they will swell. And when they swell, they will stop covering the hole correctly. And once that happens, your clarinet needs to be serviced by a technician, and that can cost anywhere from like $40 for one slight adjustment, pad replacement possibly, all the way up to like $250, $300 to get a full repad of your clarinet. And at that point, a lot of you guys are thinking, that's more than my clarinet's worth. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we want to make sure that we don't put this thing back in the case wet. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your reed off and put it back carefully into your case. I've put it into my case. I'm going to set my ligature to the side. I'm now going to pull off the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece doesn't have a pad on the inside, but you may want to have a small something that's moisture grabbing to like throw in there. Maybe you've got like an old microfiber cloth. I'm looking for one right now in my drawer. I think I got rid of them all. An old microfiber cloth or something, or maybe an old t-shirt you can just like stick in and pull through like a swatch of it just to make sure that it's not sitting inside of the case wet. But the main thing that I want you to show me on camera today is getting the body of the clarinet swabbed out. So this is fairly easy. You're going to need your swabbing mechanism. All right, so for me, it's this little green thing that's got a weight on the end. But for you, it may look slightly different. All swabs kind of look about the same. It's got a weight at the end, and it's got a big kind of like part like this. So we're going to stick it in, and we're going to let it drop in and go all the way to the bottom. Notice how it's hanging out the bottom now. I'm going to pull through, and I'm going to go real slow. You know why? I've seen kids get this thing stuck inside their clarinet before. And if it gets stuck, we're going to have to get somebody to help you get it out. And that might be a dad with a special tool. That might also be like a repair technician that has super long needle nose pliers to get all the way through there. You notice how easy that was? That is literally the job here. So if you want to stop the video and quit listening to me ramble, you can. But what you're going to show me on camera today is literally what I just showed you. I want you to show me this process a couple times to show me that you've got the idea. When you're finished with that process, you can go ahead and disassemble your clarinet, get it back in the case. This part right here will get kind of moist and wet over time. You might want to consider leaving that out to dry outside of the case, because if it starts to smell, it's going to smell up your case. The other thing that you can do if you're one of those people who has to have it in the case all the time, fine. Just make sure you wash it every week or so. If you've got special like padding on the inside and you don't feel good about putting it in the washing machine, just some hand soap, I guess, or some dish soap, and just get it kind of like soapy, and then rinse it real good so it's not soapy, and then let it dry. Gotta be honest, I don't know many people who have actually done that many times as students. Most of the time, by the moment that it gets super stinky and you actually care, usually folks will just go buy another one. They're not terribly expensive. Okay, with that said, that is your instrument swab. Thanks for watching, and you can disassemble your clarinet after you have shown me on camera that you can do this. Okay, have fun. Bye-bye.